I'm Dina. This is Live at 5 with Craft Carafe. Today, we are going to take a look at what came out in our door hangers crafting box. This comes every month. Something new, customized, hand cut just for you. Well, hand cut with a laser. Hand selected, though. One. I'm really excited to have this one hanging up on my door. I'm really excited to paint it. I've already got all my colors picked out. I'm just super excited about it. And it's all the little pieces that you would need to make it happen. It's 10 inches. So I should have a ruler, but I don't. But 10 inches size. And what we're going to do really quick, just because it's on there, I'm going to take a second and just size up where I want everything exactly. And so you can do that by feeling the edge of your pieces, the ones that need to go to the edges. And I'm just going to take a pencil and make a mark up here, just so I kind of know where to put these two main pieces when I glue this all back together. And we're going to start taking it off. So we've got our lights. It's fun. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the side. Little reindeer. He's just adorable. All the pieces are individual, so you can do it with the small pieces. You get the tweezers in your kit also. So we'll take the word high off. We'll take care of that in a minute. See, his whole little face comes off. So we'll paint this all one color or one if we do it. His eyes. These are the insides of his ears. His cute little nose, just separate from the rest of his face. So we've got all these cute little pieces. Before we can do any of these cute, adorable pieces, we have to do the background, because you're going to want that to dry. So we'll pull them all totally off to the side here and bring them back in when we're ready. And today, I was thinking for the background of doing an ombre blend. I should have grabbed a bigger brush. We're going to do a really fun ombre blend with a brush. It'll just take a little more time, but it'll be just as fantastic. Or I'll go with a really big brush. I'm going to go with a really big brush since it's a background. We're going to go with a really big brush. I am going to need to grab some water. So, Gloria, I forgot to grab the water. Another brush, too. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. Just look at this blank piece here and think of right back. That's like the second time I've done that. I really should get better at this. It's okay. What happens when you're live? But I grabbed two brushes. So we're still going to go with the big brush, but I just want some water. We're going to dip our brush in the water because you don't want it too dry or you can't spread your paint. And I've done some color selections for the sky. So I've got like a dark blue, a light blue, and a white. I want it to be more on the dark blue side. So I'm going to dip it in the dark blue first. And then I'm going to take my corners and go on either side. And because I want it to look kind of windy and wispy going this way, I'm going to have my brushes this way. It's going to make some really fun shapes. And when you get some neat streaks that you really like, you just need to go ahead and leave those. So again, in the middle and then your corners. So you've got all three colors on your brush at one time. And I'm not going to brush up top because I really like those streaks I got and I want it to stay. And once you keep going, it'll just keep blending. So work on some of these areas over coming together very nicely. Don't forget about the top part of your circle. That's why it's the door hangers circle. They're all circles. Every month you get a new 10-inch adornment for your door. So depending on the season, you never know what you're going to get, but they have been so adorable every month. I don't know if you guys have seen all everybody's art they've got out there. I've already seen one of these reindeer done. So it works out really well. So I'm just letting this dry for a second without doing too much more to it because I really want to keep some of those streaks. I'm going to add some dark blue over to the sides here and streak that in, or some liking of doing. But I'm kind of doing this in a two-step process because I think I'm going to put some metallics in it too. See how fun that is? It's really fun to sit and blend with all the colors and do all the different things. I'm just going to turn it so I can get a different perspective and hold on to this little knob. Might help me a little bit. So we're going to dip in the middle and the two sides. And I'm going to add one there. Pretty relaxing thing to do, actually. I could do this for a long time. I've done on some big pieces and they're fun. And oh, I took that streak away that I didn't want. It's okay. There we go. Add a little more in here. A little darkness up here. Until you get it the way you want. Now I'm just kind of dipping into each color that I'm thinking I want a little more of. I'll give it some lines up here. Because then we're going to put all that cute little reindeer on top of this fun background. It's going to look so adorable on your doors. Okay, we're going to add some more streaks here. So I'm going to go with double dip and then my edges again. And I'm going to just put a few more fun streaks in the background. More places. You can do as much or as little of this as you want. You could do this all one solid color if you don't feel like doing streaks. You could do the ombres. We've done ombres in the past. Those are a lot of fun to play with too. So, you know, whatever is feeling like what you want to do. But I want to put snow on mine tonight too. So I'm really wanting a nice blue, cold looking sky. I think that looks pretty cold. Oops, sliding all over the place here. You do want to make sure you get good coverage. So I'm getting back up at the top where I was holding on to that little knob and found a little spot here. But by rotating it around, you can really kind of make sure you got the good coverage you want. So you don't have any spots where you can still see your wood through there. Really like it. I think that looks fantastic. We're going to let that dry because I want to then take these fun metallics and add a few swizzles of that on top of it to really give it some cold effect. But I'm going to wait on that. So we're going to just set this over and let it dry and work on some of that other fun stuff we have. Should we work on next? I think, oh, look at that big, beautiful circle. That's fun. I think we'll work on our little deer. I think he's just adorable. So reindeer. So if you remember, it goes together like this. He's got his two eyes that I'm just going to kind of set over to the side here. And his nose that fits him like this. And then a nose. So the parts we're going to be working on right here. But we're going to paint them each separate. Don't worry about getting paint on something that we didn't want black or vice versa. I am going to actually start with the black just to show you guys for his little eyeballs. Give him just a nice little black. You hold it with your little tweezers and then just set it to the side to dry. I'm going to end up adding maybe a little white dot on that to give it some life. There we go. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to do, maybe we'll do his nose black. I think black for the nose would be good. So let's just move some things around here. I really like using the tweezers because it kind of holds the whole thing together. Same height as the wood. So you're really just holding onto the tweezers instead of fumbling about and getting paint on your fingers or taking paint off your project, more importantly, because when you've done that really beautiful blend, you don't want that to go away. You've got just the right color on there. So cute. Put a little snow on it. I like the snow. Put that over there. Okay. So I'm going to stick this in here. See how great this is? It just kind of flows right through. Do some horns. Those should be darker than the rest of the reindeer, if I remember correctly. Let's maybe we can dust those with snow too. Make it look like he's really been in the snowstorm. Let's teach you guys a couple fun things. I love playing with the snow. It's kind of easy, snow thick. It's a lot of fun to do. And you just get this whole thing done. I think we're going to add a little more depth when it comes to our deer, but you know, antlers I think should be the same color. If we're going to add the snow onto it, the snow will become our depth. So we're going to leave those just a basic brown. And it really just is so much fun to put these out there. Oh, they're adorable. They're custom, and every month it arrives early. So you're getting your Christmas one, even though, honestly, right now while I'm going live, I'm making pies for Thanksgiving. Are you guys doing Thanksgiving at your house? Because I'm doing Thanksgiving at my house for 19 people. And I'm going live. That's how fast we could do this. But I want this to be ready because as soon as Thanksgiving is over, I want Christmas. I actually really kind of already want Christmas. So, but I do have my really cute turkey doorknob hanger, or the door hanger from last month, and that one's up. And since I got everybody coming over for Thanksgiving, I'm going to leave it up. Put our tree up. Who's got their tree up? Who's their tree up? That's what I want to know. Let me know who has their tree up. And do you do just one tree? I used to do 2 trees. Now we have some really fancy lights that Robin got us, and they are really cute, but they change like lights, like a light show. So I don't have to ever take the lights off the house. I just change the color to be whatever it's gonna be appropriate for. We have Valentine lights. It's kind of crazy. I thought he was nuts at first, but it's kind of nice now. So I don't do 2 trees anymore. I just do the 1 tree. What about you guys? Let me know down below. I'm trying to make it look like he's got a little bit of hair, so we're going to just put it space. Then I'm going to show a little. He should be like a beast. He has hair. I think. Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen a whole lot of reindeers. Just the ones that, I guess I have seen one. Who's seen a reindeer? There's all these great questions. Who's ready for Christmas? I'm not even ready for Thanksgiving, and it's happening. It's happening for real right now. Okay. So it's got kind of a little bit of hair depth going on it because I'm giving it looks like more like hair. That's what I'm thinking. Clean our brush off. Get in there. I'm really excited to do the lights. It's going to be fun. And then I'm thinking maybe red or bright yellow since it's, I think red. It shows this kind of amber color for the body of the deer, just so that I had 3 different browns going on. It's kind of more of a, I don't know if you call it amber, but a little more orange. Give it a little depth, if you will. I'll do something with that hair up there and make it kind of cute, but I haven't quite decided. I think I'm going to do like the same way I did the background with the 3 different browns to give it, it's got some funky hair. It's kind of cute. He looks a little bewildered, if you will. I wonder which reindeer this is. Blitzen? I'm going to go with Blitzen. So, but you can see how fast I could just take a little bit of time, have a drink, whatever your favorite beverage is, coffee, cocoa, wine. maybe, and get this done. And they're looking so adorable. I'm really excited about these. Put them to the side now so that I can do that string of lights and the hello. Oh no, I forgot I was going to do his hair. So we're going to do the hair first. That's the hair. Oh man, a little distracted. So doing the same triple way, because we've got a lot of orange. I don't want to add a lot of orange. I'm going to go with the dark brown as my base, and then I'm going to dip it into the side of the cream, and then into a little bit of that orange, and then it'll give him some hair that's got some more depth to it than just one solid color. And just finish it off with a little line. Beautiful hair on your reindeer. And then we'll end up adding this little guy going across it. He'll hit his horns. I like the hair. I think it gives it a little character. Maybe I should have done it like rainbow hair. You're free to do that. I'm going to do rainbow. Very clear. I think I'm going to do, I've been putting some thought into this actually. The strand here, just really had a hard time deciding what to do, but I think I'm going to do it black. Because then it'll really pop against everything else that's going on. And now knowing that your lights need that little nub right there, that's the part that you screw the light bulb into. So we need to go around. I'm going to get this out of the way so I don't knock it over. And get that little bulb holder. So that's the first thing we're going to do here really quick. Go and get this bulb holder. Now this one's supposed to be like that because it's going to butt up to the edge of your circle, so that's not a defect, not an oops. It's actually exactly designed for that so that your circle is still a circle even though the lights go a little off. So this is all done up in black real fast. Talk about the subscription box. That one's all shipped out. Everybody's receiving them, doing them. We've got all the different styles, and it's your Christmas stuff that came. So that is really exciting. And we've got some specials coming up for you guys this week with Black Friday. It's a really great gift to give to someone. You can give it to someone you know if you already have a box, because then you guys could do the box together, and that's always a lot of fun. Join the groups that we have and find other people, like-minded people that are like your crafty community, because I drive and sometimes you meet the coolest people where you're going through most of my life. How about you guys? I should have turned that phone off. That's the third time. Popular today. It's okay. Here we go. We're just gonna get this all the string black and go all the way around. I keep turning it because I'm not very good at painting upside down. I'm just gonna keep spinning it around because that's what works for me. That brush has a little hair hanging off of it. It's driving me nuts. So we are gonna start over with a new brush here. All right, there we go. Oh, that's much nicer. Much nicer. Sometimes you just gotta clean out your brushes. Might be time. I'm always like, oh, should I usually end up in the kids' bin? And then I don't have to, then I get new brushes and they get new brushes to them. They have tons of brushes, which is great because I have to throw a lot of them away. They're kind of rough on those brushes. You don't want to give them your good stuff and let them use it. Never see it again. It's like your scissors. Don't take, right? Be it your kitchen scissors, your sewing scissors, your crafting scissors. I have scissors everywhere throughout my house. They are very handy tools. I use them in the kitchen, in the craft room. I don't know about you guys. Most definitely. I think I have 8 pairs of scissors hanging up behind us. Okay. So, to Thanksgiving, how many pies are you making? Do you do something different for dessert? See, I told you it's probably about Thanksgiving over there, but they'll be fine. It's not till tomorrow. Okay, I got all the little black on there. Now I need to do my lights, which I'm really excited about that. That's the one I'm most looking forward to. And of course, they're going to need their lights. Their lights. So I am going to start with the lightest color. And I've got 5 colors. So every 5th one is going to be a color, a certain color, whichever one it is. So to make it easy, we'll just start here with the first one. And we'll end up doing 2 coats to make it really nice and bright. But then we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the next one will be yellow too. And then this one is yellow. It's okay. I can do this. I can teach this. It's going to be fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes this one yellow. And you can do it however you want. This is just how my brain works, is in numbers. So then let's try this again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good thing. That's forgiving. And this one will be the yellow. This is 5. See how forgiving that was? I just wipe it right off and paint right over it. You'll never know. You'll never know. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now this one. Why all this counting? Here we go. This one's right here. Okay. Now we'll end up coming back to yellow again and giving it a touch up so that it's nice and bright. For now, we're going to wash our brush off and do a color, which I've decided is going to be this turquoise blue. I've set my pattern in my palette so that I can remember my pattern. Makes it easier. Again, we're going to do 2 coats, so you don't have to worry if it just doesn't seem very bright. We're going to come back and give it really bright. And now you also don't have to count because you already did that. You're just going after every yellow one. Just follow. Perfect. And so then the blue will be the one to end up this little string of lights here. Wash off our brush and do it again. A different color. A little touch up there. And then we'll make it really bright and add some. So next will be the orange. Line it right up. Swipe it out. So orange. You can do this with all the same color. I mean, not everybody likes to do colorful lights. I do my tree different ways sometimes. And one year it's all white, blue. So it's like, see, since I'm doing that icy bed, I really wanted to pop in lights here. So get the orange out. Wash your brush off really good, and then we'll move on to green. This green looks like a pretty vibrant color. Add on there pretty good. let's just do this yellows again, especially this one for some reason. This one. Just make them nice and bright so when we add the sparkle to them, they shine bright like a light bulb, like a Christmas light bulb. Okay, we'll let these dry and we will do hello. And I really think I'm going to do it so vibrant and so pretty. So we're just going to put the red right across the whole thing. You can do this with a paint pen. You can do this with a brush. You can do this any way you want. There's no rules in crafting. Just don't eat the glue. And I'm providing glue to you guys, so I'm telling you, that's like all on you. Don't eat that. It's toxic. Paint, non-toxic. Glue, toxic. All right, don't eat the glue. Now, we are almost done with our high, and I kind of like this bright wood tone that I got here with one layer. So I don't think I'm going to do 2 layers on high. I also don't think I'm going to put sparkle on it. I think we're just going to save that for the light bulbs. So let's do a little sparkle. I think they're almost dry enough. Ooh, they're still a little wet. So let's work on our snow. Give those another second to dry. Now, for doing the snow, you could do a splatter method. That's going to make it go everywhere, which could be a lot of fun. And I think I was going to show you guys how to do that today, but it's messy. So the first thing I'm going to do is move all of my pieces out of the way because it is messy method. That's what we call it, the messy method. But it works really, really good, and it makes your stars look like they're, or your snow look like it's actual, different sizes. You don't want it all the same size. So you're just going to take a little bit of white. That's probably way more than I'm going to need. Some water, some dirty water. Clean water. You definitely want to use clean water. Then we're going to mix it in so that you've got this like really watered down. Okay. And then take it on your brush, take some off, and then it's just a matter of tapping. You want bigger drops, you want more paint. You want little drops, you want a little paint. So I'll do some bigger drops now by putting more paint on my brush. But it is splattering everywhere over here. So you definitely want to be doing it outside or somewhere else. But you can see all those beautiful snowflakes. Yeah, I really like that. So we're going to just set this to the side. I'm running out of places to set things. The table spread out everywhere here because I splattered. Everywhere. Everything is splattered now. That's how you know you've been in the craft room. Everything's got splatters. Okay, so let's do one last little thing. I'm going to take that white. Where did it go? And so I'm going to put it in my tweezer. So a little life into them, if you will. Which will make his eyes look a little more poppin' once I put him in the tray. So set this to the side. And now we'll do glue. This isn't quite dry, but I'm pretty confident. And that's just going to be by taking these pieces here. They go like this. Each one of these came with an outline that shows you where all your pieces go. I'm going to turn this just so that it works good for my angle here. We're going to take just these 2 pieces right there. You see how that lines up perfectly? As long as these pieces line up perfectly, you will line up perfectly. You can start with just this piece But I just kind of wanted to get a view of where it was going to go. And so, while I did make a mark earlier, I did paint over it too. But they just all line up. It's just all going to line up perfectly. So we're going to take our glue. We're going to put some glue on here. And we're just going to line them up. And make sure every eye on there, make sure he's in there where he should be. And he is, because his ear lines up and he lines up with the body part here. So we're now going to put a little bit of glue on the back. You want to make sure that you're not putting too much glue, because it really doesn't take a lot, and then the glue just gets a little like goopy. So line up the edge, lining it up with the bottom piece. Make sure your bottom's still all lined up, and we're just going to get them right in there. Okay? Really easy to put a little dot or take the stars out of his eyes. So, okay. Drop in eyes, and I will use the back of a paintbrush to get them kind of in there, right where it needs to go. There we go. Oh, look at that touched up. I had a little bit of white on my brush. Let me just fix that right now with a little bit of black and solve that problem. These great little tiny brushes, good for little touch-ups. Okay, so now we've got that in there. Let's get those antlers on here. And we'll make sure they're just going to line up just like this. Bring it all the way over to the side. A little bit of glue. Just line it up. Everything that's in there and right to the side. You can see how it all just clicks together like a little puzzle. As long as it's all meeting at the end of your door hanger, it's all going to meet together. I'm also going to not forget about his cute little ears. And again, you can use the back of a brush and just press it in there. How dare feeling of yourself, and I should have used the back of a brush, as we can all plainly see, because now I've got to fix them, which is going to be okay. Maybe it was serendipitous, because that's pretty cute. All right, little buddy, come here. Let me pinch you. Sometimes things just come together when you didn't expect it to. Yeah, I'm just gonna. I have paint all over me. That's right. I just licked the paintbrush. It happens. Can't help yourself sometimes. Finger in paint, lick a paintbrush, all on live camera. It's perfect. Okay. Now I'm gonna put a little glue on this last piece here. And we'll see it's gonna pop in and line up right over here with the edge. So it also lines up. Everything is meant to line up right with the edge of your circle. Then we have his cute little nose that we need to get on there. It also has some snow on it. Okay, and we're going to leave high off for just a second here, and we are going to make sure that we get our lights on first. And all you want to do with your lights is make sure they line up like this. You don't need to put glue on the back of your whole entire light pattern. As you can see, we just need a little glue here on this section. and then on these two bottom bulbs. And then we've got a few bulbs here to do. But we don't need to do the whole thing. So I'm going to just see how well I can remember this. I'm going to get a little bit of glue here. Then a little bit here and here. Get the blue, and you get the orange. So I just keep, kind of seeing where it goes. Here, get right over here, up, down, and out. And then the rest of it's kind of floating. So all you've got is this one spot that has to line up with the edge. And the rest of it is all in how you choose to place it. So I've got this on here. Don't worry, I have not forgotten about my sparkle. We are just not there yet. So we got that there. That's kind of drying. We're going to put our high on, and then we will be doing our sparkle. So high just fits right here. And you don't have to glue the whole thing. You want to get glue kind of around it, but it doesn't require a lot. And there's a ribbon that comes in your box, and take that ribbon and use it as a door hanger. Add your own ribbon, add some wreathy flowers. Doing that looks really cool. So I got a little bit of glue that came off my eye. I'm going to use the Q-tips also provided in your box just to clean it up a little bit. That way, although the glue does dry clear, we don't have any clumps. See those little clumps that we got from just having a little too much glue on there? So there we go. Oh, so adorable. All right, so now everything's glued on, and while that's still drying for a second, I'm going to put some glitter on with a really fun method that Lucas came up with, and it works really, really well. So I have been using it. We're going to just use this hologram glitter. It's in your guys' box, so it's there for you to use. And he does it with a Q-tip. The things you learn in kindergarten. Nice glow effect, and because it is a hologram glitter, it is going to take on whatever color I put it on. So this one color is going to make all my bulbs shine different colors. I'm just doing all my yellow right now. And then with each one, because there'll be enough, you can see you're getting kind of stringy, you just switch over to another side of the Q-tip and start over again. And you'll see as it's drying how it really does pick up every color you put it on, which is just such an amazing glitter. You can use it on everything and just not have to go get 8 different colors of glitter and just dab it on. Let's put that one out a little. Go. Fun to play with. So throw that to the side. We're going to just do a couple more here because the same, as I said, the same glitter will do all my bulbs. But I'm doing each color because I don't know that they're all 100% dry. So if you let yours dry, you could just blow through doing them all. But yeah, see, I've got a little bit of orange coming up there. That's why I didn't want to do them all in order. I was worried about a couple of those oranges not being dry, and they are not. But that's okay. It will dry, and it will dry clear with a really pretty orange bulb on it. So let's see, we have reds and greens left, and those are super dry. So we can just blow through those a little faster by doing them together. So those got lots of time to dry. This is going to be great. I'm really excited to see everybody who got one of these, what yours looks like. Make sure you share it in the community. You guys get an entry for a bonus craft in your next month's box. 5 people will win this craft and get to have an extra craft for free just by sharing what you've done inside our little community. You can use the hashtag Craft Carafe And that's down below. Heather will give you guys links for that. And share what you got. We love seeing what you guys do with all of these boxes. Look at that. It's so cute. It's high. I guess I made my high a little crooked. It's okay. I can fix it. There we go. And then you use your Q-tips. Because everything dry back there, you can see it's just all dry, nice and clear. I'm just going to take off. Dry nice and clear. Forgiving. Love it. Okay. Is the creation. I will definitely get a picture posted to you guys as we let this dry. It's going to take a little while for these lights to dry, but you can already see over here it's starting to take on the colors. Maybe I should blow dry for you guys. Okay, here's what I'll do. So I will make sure to get a picture posted for you guys down below of the finished product. They'll be all done. Here we go. That is how I'm going to clean it up a little bit. No rules in crafting, right? You just got to get in there and do it. And everything's still staying. Perfect. Fix that glue. Okay, that's it. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you have not gotten these boxes yet, make sure that you get online and you get one. It's www.craftcarafe.com. And we will be back and showing you guys, I think it's the 3 to 6 year olds craft on Saturday. I hope you guys all have a happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for taking some time out of your day if you guys are making Thanksgiving. Good luck. I'm going to go get back to my pies now, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so much. Bye.